Assalamualaikum warahmatullah and a very good day to our lecturer, Madam Nuraihan binti Muhammad Nordin and the rest of ECG class. Now, my name is Muhammad SAIFUL HAKIMI and we are from Group 11. In this video, we are going to present our take, our research on Solution-Based Focus Approach, SBFA, or as it is more commonly known, Solution Focused Brief Therapy, SFBT. Now, without further ado, let us get on with the history of SBFT that will be presented by DELIP.
Good morning, madam. I am DELIP Harun Singh, and I'm gonna present about the history of solution-focused approach. The solution-focused approach, also known as the solution-focused brief therapy (SFBT), developed in the 1980s as an important break from the standard therapies that were used in that time. It was created by a group of innovative therapists at the Brief Family Therapy Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, instructed by Steve Lizazur and Insu Kimber. The motivation for this method came from a widespread frustration with the limitations and disadvantages of problem-centered treatment concepts, which sometimes require considerable analysis of clients before traumas and issue. However, by focusing on a practical, future-focused and solution-oriented approach, SFBT caused a paradigm change in the field of counseling and guidance. The foundation of this type of approach is based on a set of core ideas and procedures. SFBT therapists use specific questions and actions to help clients identify their strengths, understand their desired outcomes for the future, and cooperate on real-world solutions to their problems. The short and time-limited character of SFBT defines it. Positive improvements can usually be achieved in a very short number of sessions, making it an efficient and goal-oriented method. The effect of SFBT quickly spread beyond common therapy settings and influenced all aspects of counseling and advice. It also spread to educational institutions where educators and school counselors found it to be an effective tool to deal with problems faced by students. Similarly, it gained popularity in career counseling, where it helped individuals in identifying and pursuing their professional jobs. Due to the approach, flexibility and strength-based orientations, life coaches and experts from many fields have also accepted it. One of the keys to SFBT success is that it focuses on client empowerment and goal setting. The technique develops a sense of empowerment and hope by highlighting what is already working in a client's life and aiding them in expressing their desired future. As a result, individuals are encouraged to develop and implement methods that lead to the understanding of their objectives and desire. SFBT has proven itself as a practical and highly effective method in the field of counseling and guidance. That's all from my part. I'm going to pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
My name is NURATHIRAH binti NIZAM. So my part is theoretical assumptions. So for the part is solution-focused approach assume that clients have the capacity to create the solution of their problems. The therapist's role is to facilitate the exploration and amplification of this solution rather than focusing on the problems themselves. For example, therapists using this approach of therapy avoid any assessment of how problems they develop, nor the patterns of behavior that might be perpetuating those problems are not evaluated. Instead, therapists also are concerned with identify those patterns of behavior that exist when the problems wasn't operative. Since solution-focused therapists are interested in listening to client constructions of their problems firsthand and without any preconceptions. A detailed history intake is not considered important. So, secondly, the solution-focused approach is also closely related to the expertise of the client work in a close and collaborative partnerships in which the therapist conveys respect to a competent, resourceful problem solver. Therefore, therapists use more indirect methods such as the use of extensive questioning about the previous solution and assumptions to help the client reach a solution. Everyone has a different unique view of life problems and strengths. In addition, the solution-focused approach assumes that change occurs all the time.
Hi, my name is Ling, and I will be explaining about the techniques or skills used in the solution-based focused approach. First, let's start with scaling questions. These are questions given by therapists to assess the client's perception of their problem and to view their progress. This allows the therapist to identify patterns within their client and properly gauge them. Next, we'll move on to exception questions. These questions focus on times when the problem wasn't as severe or didn't exist at all. This forces the client to be more specific and also explore what was different then and now. Next, I will be explaining about miracle questions. These encourage the client to imagine a miracle has occurred and that the problem has disappeared overnight. This allows the client to envision their desired future as well as, in the same time, create potential solutions to those set problems. Next, presupposing change questions. These questions allow clients to accept change and also promote hope and optimism as well as confidence by showing them that not all change is bad. Last but not least, I will be explaining about coping questions. These are inquiries about how the client has managed to cope with their problems and what strategies have worked for them in the past. This allows the client to recognize their strengths as well as create self awareness and also create their own coping strategies. And that is all from me.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Binti SOFFIAN, and let's move to the next part is application of solution focused approach theory to resolve clients' problems. The first problem is for the client Rizal has been struggling with depression for the past few months after his father's death. Rizal Rizal has been feeling overwhelming, unmotivated, and less interest in activity he used to enjoy. Rizal being depressed interferes all of his social life, his life, work, and family. Rizal noticed a significant decrease in his energy levels and having difficulty concentrating. He often feel hopeless and having experiencing frequent bouts of sadness. So the solution for the result is depression problems is the miracle question. The miracle question is a solution focused technique that can guide people imagining how their life might be if their issues were to disappear. So we can ask him and help him along the way the session started. In the motion by asking miraculous question at the outset. Um, we also can help Rizal unwind and practice visualization and encourage him to keep strengthening miracle question by assigning them miracle exercise to finish at the home. So the simple miracles such as what will the first things that you notice when you wake up tomorrow to let you know the miracle has taken place. So a solution-focused therapy approach has been adopted to help Rizal to find a practical solution to his depression. So next problems is Sarah, the client 35 years old, a working professional who struggled with her anxiety for a number of years. She frequently has riding stalks, panic episodes, and trouble falling asleep. Her stress and fear of failure are primarily tied to her job. So, what is a solution for her is a scaling question. Scaling questions are powerful tools in solution-focused techniques. They help clients to assess their current situation and identify steps toward the desired outcome. The therapist will ask the client to rate the progress from 0 to 10, well, 0 being the worst and 10 being the best. Um, Also, they can guide the therapist in exploring what is working and what can be improved to help their clients. For example, in Sarah, the situation is scale 0 to 10, with 10 being the highest level of anxiety. What will you rate your anxiety right now, and what will it take for you to make one step closer to your desired level of anxiety? This collaborative approach empowers the client to take ownership of their journey towards positive change. I will pass to Ain.
Hi, my name is NURUL and HALSHAM. Okay, as you can see, there is a scene. A student named Amalin is going through a challenging personal life. A few weeks ago, Amalin got her exam result, and unfortunately, her result was terrible and she did not achieve the result she wanted. As a result, she has started feeling hopeless as tough, there is no way out of her current situation. She is finding it difficult to concentrate on her studies and losing motivation for her academic goals. Okay, so using a solution-focused technique that can help Ermeline in her situation is to provide emotional support and let her know that it's normal to feel hopeless in challenging situations. Moreover, we can provide emotional support by offering words of encouragement, empathy, and understanding. Furthermore, we can offer Amalin to start a new life goal or to set achievable goals that align with her academic aspirations. For example, celebrate her accomplishment goes a long way to boosting her self-confidence and motivation. By using this solution-focused approach, Amalin can research the necessary support and find a way forward. It also can help her regain hope and motivation in both her personal life and academic. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Syukur bin Razali. I'll be talking about the criticism in solution-focused approach. So, the first criticism is a commitment from client. Why do I say this? Because in solution-focused approach, it actually requires a lot of commitment from the client because the client actually need to take note for every session that they had with the therapist, and they have to apply it for themselves. So this is part of the criticism in solution focused approach because the client need to do some effort for it to work for themselves. All right. So for the second criticism is the deny of client's desire. Why do I say this? Because you have to remember, you have to keep in mind that solution-focused approach will only focus on your goal. It is a goal-oriented method. Okay, so it will only focus on the goal that is on the present. So it will not focus on your past severe problems or your past severe trauma. Okay, it will not focus on that. So this is going to be a bit challenging for the one who are having a mental breakdown, severe mental health chronic. Okay, so it will be a challenging task for them. Okay, so for the next criticism is the range of effectiveness is limited. Why do I say this? Because for the person who are having a severe mental health issue, they will find this method will not be effective for them because, as I've mentioned before, it is a goal-oriented method. So it will only focus on the goal. Okay, if the client have something, if the client have a breakdown during the week, it will not be effective towards them. So for the one who are having mental health breakdown, they should find another method because this method will not work for them. Okay, this method will only work for the one who are only focusing on the goal that they are gonna achieve in the future. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad HAKIMI bin HARUN, and now I will explain on our conclusion on our report or research on SFBT. Now, solution-focused approach or SFBT is a strong and solid counseling theory. Why do we say this? This is because this theory's effectiveness can be fronted by the aspects of time consumption and problem solving process. As Anna Botman Lutz explained, SFBT is a future-oriented, hope-friendly, positive emotion-evoking vehicle for designing, encouraging, achieving, and maintaining desired behavioral change. To add more, the goal-driven motive of SFBT makes it an even easier of an end goal for counselors and clients to work on. Now, SFBT's methodology is highly effective in educational institutions. This is because students are more inclined to look up and adhere to the advice that are voiced out by their counselors in a short time span because of the school environment that requires students to be fast. Now, from this makes SFBT a theory that is adequate to be used within an environment where there are loads of potential clients. Now, in this case, the potential clients are the students who have limited time due to the school time. And last but not least, criticisms towards SFBT can be quickly overshadowed by its potential. Albeit the criticisms that challenge the potency of SFBT, such as the goal-oriented motive that denies the utmost desire of clients to some extent, it would not be such a challenge to uphold the value of this theory. This is because we can put our faith in our counselors to the best of their ability to be flexible and highly charismatic. We believe that with these skill sets, it will be little to no problem for the counselors to communicate effectively with their clients and guide them into a better state, thus validating the worthiness of time and money spent by the clients. Now, that is all for me. Thank you very much. Now, with that said, we would like to thank you everyone who are watching our videos, and a million thanks to our lecturer, Madam Nuraihan Binti Muhammad Nordin, for watching our recorded presentation. Thank you very much and have a very good day.